Thanks, Pepe. Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop. Can we talk about R. Kelly for a second? Because it's a little rough out there. It looks like he's looking... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 counts of different sexual things. And they're really trying to stick it to the man, no pun intended. They're saying if he gets found guilty on all 11 counts, he could possibly be facing life in jail. Some of these charges carry a maximum of 30 years in prison just alone. And they're saying 8 of the alleged incidents took place between January 1st, 2010 and January 31st, 2010. So this is about like almost 10 years ago. And then they're saying other 3 incidents actually happened between January 1st, 2010 and January 31st, 2010. That's a long date. Woo! Man. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, Eva, you understand the law because you're around law.
Yeah.
What is this looking like to you?
It's looking like the days of him being able to have some favor in the city in which he lives in when it comes to trying to find justice is over.
Yeah.
I feel like after these tapes have come out and people have, spoke against him, the entire campaign of Mute R. Kelly, they ready to take bruh down.
Yeah. You might have to go to Dubai.
Yeah, but he got to get out, though. First, I'm
talking about go now. Just dip.
I don't think that his passport will let him. I think when they say, Robert.
Right.
Robert, come back.
Yeah.
Can't go.
We'll see. We're moving on. Other hip-hop news. Let's talk about Lil Durk. He's facing 5 felony charges in connection to a shooting in Atlanta that happened back in February.
Jeez.
Now, they got into a little situation at this place called Varsity. Those who know the spot. And on the surveillance footage, they said that there was, a dude who was, arguing with another dude prior to the shooting. Lil Durk said he was going to turn himself in on Thursday, and he did. So he's currently locked up right now. No word on when he's going to get out, but they're really trying to stack the charges. He's facing charges of aggravated assault, criminal intent to commit murder, criminal possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and a criminal street gang association. But some of these are stacked.
Criminal street gang association.
I can't respect that one.
I can't respect that one at all.
They stretched that one out.
Because what if your dad is a gangbanger?
True. Like, I went to go see my dad for Father's Day.
Or your brother, or your cousin, or you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
And that's the thing I don't like. And I do understand the law to a certain level where, when they're trying to pin you, they try to, stretch out as many charges as they can to make something stick. But what's messed up, though, is, say if you got, 4 of the 5 charges to stick, but, 2 of them were, the whack ones that you kind of remix.
Yeah.
Right.
So now you got a dude doing an additional 12 to 24 years.
Absolutely.
Because you decide to remix the hits.
And they do that. They
They
overcharge
do
us a lot. And I say us, I mean people of color. They overcharge us a lot so that something can stick. Because sometimes they don't have enough evidence to actually garner a proper conviction on some of these. So they're like, let me just throw all of them out there and try to get the max on something.
Yeah. And granted, I take everything I see on Instagram with a grain of salt. But I saw a post yesterday talking about a dude who back in 1993 sold a cop 3 pounds of weed. And he had to do 30 years.
I believe it.
He's currently serving 30 years, and the state where he did it in, which is, I believe, Michigan.
It's legal.
Totally legal.
It's legal now.
Wow.
But see, that's part of, when it comes to legalizing marijuana, that's part of what we're trying to do. And I say we as a community of people that enjoy medicines. But you have to make sure that after you legalize it, you start to overturn some of these convictions that you have of these people that are doing a hard time for such small amounts.
Yeah. These people who are, smoking weed and selling weed, they ain't really trying to hurt nobody. They're just trying
They're
to...
not.
They're trying to heal the masses. But anyway, that's it for me. For such stories, I'm following Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud, HEADKRACK. Praise Breaks up next.